Near that first night, when all of us like, when I normally like, I had to go on get out of my head that first night. It's about the kids. I had to just keep telling myself, it's about the kids. Like they finna be trying to rest the whole darn vacation.
Like, I know they didn't turn down.
Oh no, they was going the whole time. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. We new on YouTube, so good morning. Okay. Everybody's gonna die. Just have fun, ladies.
All right.
Have fun. No Facebook be trying to cut you off right here. Come on. All right. Y'all, can y'all see us? Cause I can't see nothing.
Black screens.
Talk to me. Can you see us?
Here we, it's a black screen on live.
Morning.
The Couples Lounge Radio Show live.
Can I go back and see? Hey.
It's live. I'm about to see this. It's entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Morning show that tells
I already shared. Thank you, TD.
About
TD, can you see it?
marriage and relationship. Ain't nobody doing it like us.
Because they hate us.
Follow us on Facebook on the Couples Lounge page. Tune in
Okay.
every Sunday from 9 a.m. to
You can see
6
it.
a.m. on Fishbowl Radio Network in the Gray Bowl.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, at least we can see y'all comments. Right. We might not can see y'all faces, but we good. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Couples Lounge on this morning. I feel good in the phone so far today. So I have some guests on today. This is the Boss Show. We had the Man Cave a couple of weeks ago, but we got the bosses in the building. The one who's really running the show.
That's right.
Look who done popped on, Ruby.
I see you, Mr.
I'm gonna tune in and see what they talking about today. So I have two guests in the building. I have Miss Ruby Jolly.
Hello.
And Miss Marche in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I'm gonna give y'all a moment. If y'all got anything personal going on that you want to put out there for the people, I know you got a business or anything else, future, anything, or you just want to say hi to somebody, I'm gonna give you that opportunity to do that now.
I am a business partner of JI Photography. At the link, come by and see us. We have all your party needs, customized everything. Nothing basic, all custom. We are on East Rosedale 6465, Suite 105. Come in, sit down, talk to us, or just come and get some Popalicious. That's my #1 seller, so stop in. That's what I do.
Good stuff. My name is Ruby Jolly again. I just want to say hello to my husband, who I see is listening this morning, and just want to say thank you to my children and my family. And Candace, thank you for having me on the show this morning.
No problem. I had to invite some people I thought would get it live and have some fun and keep it 100 with the people. So that's what I need y'all to do today. Don't be bashful. We all have our different opinions, perspective on things, and I think that's what make conversations interesting. When we all have our point of view in here. What you mean you can't hear us? Oh, we can't. They can't hear one of y'all. So make sure y'all speak into the mic. And you can drop it down and adjust it however you need to.
Okay. Hopefully that's better.
Can y'all hear
Let
us?
us know if you can't hear us.
And really, the microphones is for the people that's tuning in online. So for live, we gotta kind of just speak up and project. And I'm hoping that's that'll work like that. So thank you. I see somebody is tuning in from Dubai. That is what's up. The Couples Lounge, we're going international, baby. We're going international.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, can
It's
you hear
Ruby.
me?
Can you hear me now?
All right, we're gonna just we can use our outside voices in
Got
here.
it.
Yeah, when you get in these studios, you be thinking you're gonna be all right, and then you get nervous. I'm saying your nervous time I was on.
You do.
I felt sick to my stomach.
You do.
I was like, Mom, give me a hug. He was like, what is wrong? I'm nervous.
Let me tell y'all, she got these cameras going.
Okay, we don't know where to look.
And we don't know where to look. And I'm talking about, I'm over here. I'm almost sweating, I tell you. But okay, I'm ready for this.
All right, so here we go. So y'all, I know a lot of y'all that's on right now, y'all tuned in to the Man Cave show, and I had to go back and listen to it last night to kind of pick up some of the things that they were saying. So first thing, they were saying how women, we fail to realize that we neglect them when it comes to sex. It's so many men that they married and saying they are sexually neglected by their wife, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, y'all get on my nerves with this crap. Mm-hmm. So Johnny, the single guy, asked them, how can a wife tell her husband no to sex just because she's tired? Do we have that right to say no?
We don't. I don't think we do.
Okay.
I have adapted in my mind that even if I don't feel like it, you do the right thing, you're going to have to prime and prep me, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. But I don't feel like we have the right to say no. I mean, if we sick, something going on in our body, possibly, but
not just from a hard day's work.
Yeah, not just from a hard day's
work. Not full with all them kids.
You got to compromise, man. You better lay them kids down.
Let me step into here right now. So I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. I feel like I have the right to be tired. Now, I do get the right to say no, but I will say, I'm gonna say, I believe that as women we should say yes more than we say no.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
You know, I feel like, if I'm just having a bad day, or I need to relax, or I need to recoup from cooking, cleaning, and he does the same things, you know what I'm saying? But if I feel like I need to recoup from that, yeah, let me say no today. That don't mean I might not come back tomorrow morning and get what you need. You know what I'm saying? But let me say no for right now. You know? And even I try to, if I do say no, I do try to come back and try to be a little more aggressive when I do come back. Okay. You know, but I definitely feel like I got the right to say no. Okay. And I think Mr. Jolly understands this.
Okay. and he was like, Johnny was really like, how can she really say no if she your wife? And I'm like, I would say I have not. I don't practice saying no. I might not feel like, but I go ahead. Now, we mad at each other. That's a whole nother thing. I think it's understood. Don't come messing with me if we mad. Yeah. You don't have the right to say no unless I'm trying to tie you up. Okay, Dwayne. So.
The Bible says you cannot say no. Okay.
We know, Kevin. And see, we ain't got no 23B action up in here today. We can say what we want to say to y'all today. He can't be stopping us. So do we need to accommodate to our husband's sex drive and their desires? Meaning, if this is where he want us to go, and even though we might not want to do that, because I think even today some women still have an issue with oral, and then you have some men who even want to push it a little bit farther, like anal. And so should you, as the wife, be willing to accommodate to his desires, or do you compromise? Like if he know I ain't gonna be able to do that, I'm just not gonna be able. So.
For me, I feel like I'm very open as long as you're not compromising my morals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not compromising my morals, I can definitely be open. And I enjoy a little kinkiness, and just like with your man, but it's also a two-way street. A lot of times men feel like we should accommodate their sexual needs, but as women, we have a lot of sexual needs that sometimes we're not as vocal about because we don't want to be labeled in the bed a certain way. Even when it comes to our husband.
True. Yeah. Oh my God, that is so true.
That's true. And a lot of times when we doing all the compromising, they don't even take into consideration what we need. or what we asking for. You know what I'm saying? All they see is I'm getting what I want. It goes to me. It goes with the man, the ego. You know, the build up, the stroking his, stroking his ego or whatever. But at the same time, like women are more intimate. So where they want to jump right into it because they ready, they don't even think or consider the fact that we might not be quite there yet. So you gotta prime and get us ready. You know what I'm saying? So
and they don't want to do that. They don't want to do the foreplay, and they don't want. Y'all need to start doing some foreplay.
Right.
It starts before we get in the bed.
That's right.
It does.
Goodness.
And what people don't understand, foreplay is not just about, the touch and the feeling. Foreplay is about the way you. It can start from work. It can start with a simple text message. Hey, beautiful, I'm ready to see you when I get home. Nothing turns.
It starts up here for us
first. That's where it starts.
And that's so funny that you said that, Ruby, about being. You want to go there in the restroom, but then you worried about what he gonna say, what he where you get that from. Well, you better be lucky I'm doing it. I mean, you start asking questions, I'm gonna pull back.
And it'll shut you down. It'll shut you down when you start getting the questions like, well, what made you decide to do that?
Right.
Dang, I can't feel like doing something. Right. You get to ask what you want to do. Let me feel like doing something.
And a lot of times we sit and we talk to our girlfriends.
Exactly.
And they give us some ideas. We go and try it, and then we get shut down like, oh, where do you get that from?
That's true.
That's true. Where they come from. But we do a lot of communicating with our friends.
We do.
And so, FYI to you husbands, and I know we having sex outside of marriage, but I'm gonna keep it like we supposed to be talking. For as you're not supposed to have sex till you get married, but understand if your wife does do something new, don't make her feel shameful, embarrassed, because you're going to make her withdraw. And she's going to pull back. And you ain't going to get that kinkiness that you wish you were getting. I got Kevin, I'm not studying you. If y'all can read the comments they say they want to comment, y'all can. Can a woman be the cause of her man cheating?
I definitely think so.
You do?
I do. Agree. I definitely believe so. I think that I think cheating is, first of all, I think there's many different types of cheating. I think mentally people cheat. I think emotionally. I think physically. You know, and I think that that's why I say saying no. I'm okay with saying no. You know what I'm saying? But I would definitely believe that a man should hear yes more than no.
Okay.
And mentally. I wouldn't want my man to mentally cheat either, because mentally, if you're not in the household or if you're not there, and the reason women can cause that is because a lot of times we don't uplift them, or we may not be giving them what they need. And when I say uplift, that doesn't necessarily mean just in God. It means uplifting them in their everyday goals. Our men have struggles in life just like we do. They have struggles at work. They have struggles with their children. They have struggles with their friends, their family, and we have to be there to give them that mental support. And if you not giving your man that mental support, and then he turns around and he got a friend who's listening to him and who he feel like he can conversate and talk to her with. That go your mental cheating right there.
That's it. Okay. And the cause of it, it's a choice. We can't make them choose to do that. But the things that we do definitely has a key part in what they go out in the world and do. If we encourage them and uplift them, like she said, then they ready to take on the world. But if all we doing is bashing them, and they go next door to the store, and I'm, oh, you so handsome, look how clean your car is. The simplest things, simplest things, we give gateway to.
And it's vice versa, guys.
I was gonna say the same.
Mentally as women, we can be disconnected too. By the simple, baby, the food too salty. Every day the food too salty.
You gotta complain every day.
So it's like we can be mentally disconnected too.
Right. And me and Mon, we've had this conversation before, because I'm like, I just believe, and it is, cheating is a choice. And I'm like, just like you can find a reason to cheat, your wife can find a reason to, because nobody is on their game all the time, 100% of the time. I may want you to be romantic, and one ain't never romantic. So, and I've been telling him this for 15, 16 years.
That's right.
So you always have a reason to. So when mom is like, well, so I kind of agree, but then I kind of disagree. I still feel like anybody can give a reason for cheating.
Right.
So it's kind of like you just got to work it out. But I definitely agree,
Okay.
with what you all are saying. And on the man cave, we got one more man cave question we're going to discuss here. They said women cheat. This was their reason. I want y'all to let them know why women cheat.
Okay.
But their reasons for women cheating was that she's not getting what she wants. She's lost her focus, basically where she's just become impulsive when she's out and about. So lost her focus on her relationship. And women are acting more like men. That's mom's biggest thing. Y'all starting to act like men now. I wonder why. But women are acting more like men. So what is your take on it? Are those reasons women cheat, or why do women step out?
I think it starts. There are several reasons, but I think it starts with the need to feel wanted and needed and necessary.
Right.
To that my opinion matters. That what I'm going through is important. That I'm important to you.
Yeah.
I think that's where it starts with us for women, because like you said, it starts in the mind.
Right.
So everything that you say to us, we taking it literal.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you telling me, baby, I don't like that color on you, I ain't gonna never buy that color again.
Right.
Because now you got me in my feelings about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it starts with the need to feel important, the need to feel. A lot of times men make us feel inadequate without even knowing that we feel that way, just by the things that they say and they do. If I'm thinking here comes date night and you choose to go out with the homies again, I feel inadequate.
Right.
You know what I mean? I can't compete. I can't compare. And it's certain things like that starts to trickle in your mind. Okay, and now you got somebody giving you a little bit of attention.
And men don't listen because
do
we're communicating.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
More times than not, women are communicating what we need. And if you're in tune to your woman, even if she's not saying it exactly, she's communicating it in some way. That negative response or that pop off you get back. It's not really about I'm angry. You're not listening to her heart.
Right.
That's what men don't do.
That's right.
And a lot of times we've said it 50 million times
50?
before we cheat.
50 million and one.
Yes, I don't believe that women our first instinct is to go and cheat.
It's not.
It's not. I don't know any woman it starts mentally. You know what I mean? And we're begging and pleading most times before we even take that leap out there into the unknown.
Right.
Yeah.
And to answer the man cave question, it's not that women are acting more like men. It's just we're in a day and age, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Let's talk about let's talk about these Facebooks and these Instagrams and these all this other stuff where these posts become desirable to other people, and women start to see other women who are desired by what they're doing now. You know what I'm saying? And they start to fall into that. Well, I want to be desired. I want to be loved. And a lot of it starts with mentally. Cheating is a mental thing. Men cheat impulsively. Women cheat for mental reasons. Like you say, listening to and understanding.
And then another thing is now in this day and time, a lot of women are breadwinners.
They are.
And a lot of women
we back to hit on that.
I'm a chill.
Yes, we are back to hit on that. Yes. Thank y'all. Y'all are tuned in to the Couples Lounge Radio. Thank those that are tuned in via the app, as well as online, as well as Facebook and any other social media that you're on. If you have not shared the video on Facebook, I need y'all to go ahead and hit that button at the bottom left-hand corner.
Share it, guys.
So yes, we're gonna go right into this. This is like my single section part of the show, kinda, sorta, but if I don't get around to that statement, if we can't pull it in right here, I want you to say what I think you were about to say. There are a lot of women that take care of men. Like I can't understand it. It blows my mind. Like she paying his bills, she buying his clothes and stuff, moving him in her happy month. I was like, Mom, why do you think so many men move in with the woman? Is it the woman not willing to give up because she has kids more times than not? I'm not willing to give this up, so you come in, or is it this? that many men that don't have themselves together. So why do y'all think so many women are willing to support a man and all he is giving her is his eggplant in his company every now and then?
Okay, let me start with that because for one, I think as women we are taught. As women, we are taught. Okay, we are the pillar of our homes.
Okay.
We taking care of our homes.
Okay.
And I think, I'm gonna keep it real. I think a lot of our men are not being raised to understand their role in their house, that what role they're supposed to play within the family, in the household, and even
as a man,
even as just a man,
right?
Period, you know, for you got to understand the roles. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot of people say, my man complain about me not cooking or not this, but then he not working all day, so he want to not work. And you cook. Come on,
I'm about to throw something.
But we taught as women, we gotta be superwoman. We gotta do it all. You know what I'm saying? When at the end of the day, we all have a role, whether you boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. We all have a role, and we all have to be taught a role. And I think in today's society, a lot of our young men, no matter what race you are not being taught the correct role.
But it's even people our age.
I'm gonna flip it to the
I'm
woman
talking about
side.
people our age.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip it to the woman side because I think a lot of us as women, our self-esteem is shot.
Okay.
And so we bought into the statistics, the ratio numbers of it's more men out here than women. So some of us are willing to do whatever it takes to hold that man. You know what I mean? We don't know our worth. At the end of the day, for you to sit and take care of, work hard as we work, get up when you don't want to get up, you know, and to give it to a man, to take care of a man, to oftentimes put yourself on the back burner to take care of him. There's something here. There's something with your work that you're not recognizing. And a lot of times, I'm going to take the church real quick. A lot of us as women don't get that until we get God. I mean, that's the reality of it. We don't realize our worth until we consistently commune with God. We consistently get a relationship with God. Then we see how doors and stuff start opening, how a man's supposed to treat us. And then we start to change our perspective.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. And I definitely agree with that. Like, if I'm gonna keep it 100, it's hard even when me and mom was going through our financial struggles for me to, as the woman, to have to take care of him. That was hard for me. So I'm his wife, and I'm supposed to be holding him down until he get. So for the life of me, I don't understand why a single woman, a man having promised you nothing, he ain't put a ring on your finger, but he want to come live with you. He want you to take care, and then got a problem when you don't want to do it.
Oh yeah. They'll blame it on you money hungry. I'm money hungry because I want you to pay your part of the bills.
Right.
I want you
if
to
you
live
in here, you need to be helping.
But it's a lot of men who don't really, like I said, I'm falling back on. We got.
Do y'all think that's the mother's fault?
Oh my, yeah. Let me tell you what I think. I think that is for me as a mother of boys. You know, my husband. This is one of our biggest challenges with our marriage is that I baby them. You know what I'm saying? And I remember he was telling me, you gotta stop doing that. He still tell me, he gets on me, you gotta stop doing that because, you know, they think they can pout and frown and you're gonna make it okay. You're gonna make it better. And so for me, I had to start listening to him. And I noticed with my son, the 12-year-old, he would start to have this attitude with me. It's like he was entitled. A lot of it was because I was babying him. So now I do kind of, I don't just leave it out to my husband to raise him as a man. I teach him. Son, this is how you gotta act as a man. Son, this is what women are looking for. Son, you gotta be able to take care of yourself. Ain't no woman gonna do it. And it brings me back to my husband who told me, I remember one of our dates, he cooked for me. I was like, this boy can't cook. You know, man, I got to eat. I was like, what? My husband told me, he said, my mama told me, don't never expect, you might not have a woman who can cook. She might not know how to cook. You need to know how to do your clothes, your laundry, your dishes, cook, all that. And so those are the things that my husband have taught me to teach my boys. Do that make sense?
I think we can blame the mother. I think the absent fathers
is the
biggest thing. But I think that us as mothers, we use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
There are plenty men out here who you can find to be a role model for your son and help you. And we nurture them and baby them and spoil them so much today. Useless for a woman. Because you ain't even thought to go out and find a role model. That football coach that pick him up every practice because you don't feel like taking him, that could be the one that pour into him. But we just use it as an excuse. Oh, his daddy ain't around. His daddy. That's not that. Those days need to be over for us.
Right, because it is. It's a lot of people out here that will pour into your child.
Absolutely.
And I know I don't know, I've seen it somewhere and it's stuck in my head. This probably about 4 or 5 years ago, that as women we're right, and this because women are more so in house, we got a lot of single mothers. You are raising your boy to be somebody's husband.
Right.
And my thing is, I don't want my daughter-in-law, like, what? Your mama didn't raise you. What kind of woman, you raised by? So that be my thing. I don't want him to put the strain on no woman in certain areas. So I make sure, now you got to, that work ethic, all that, you got to be on that. So, single women, should you be looking for a man that upgrades your current status? So, should you be looking for a man that brings more than what you have? And when you're dating, you're giving up the cookie to him. So should he be required to help you pay bills, take care of your kids? Should you be the provider? I'm giving you sex. Should you be the provider of my home? You helping me pay my bills. You helping me take care of my kids. You get my car fixed. You getting this benefit, I need some benefits.
Okay.
What should I take on that?
You definitely should want to partner with somebody who's going to upgrade you. Now, let me clarify. That does not necessarily mean financially. I may suck at prioritizing. Can you upgrade me in this area? I may suck at managing my money.
Right.
Can you upgrade me in that area? I think we oftentimes get the word upgrade and make it monetary. And it's not necessarily that.
Yeah, that's good.
You may be the one because you may be the one to upgrade me in such an area that these other areas come up too. So I think that yes, he should definitely be an upgrade. You don't want nobody, they say get in 5 million, hang with 5 millionaires, you'll be the 6th one.
Right.
So why would I go and get somebody who is not at least where I am in majority of the areas that I am?
Right.
As far as giving him the cookie and we single, I'm taking it, we don't live together and none of that. I believe as the relationship advances, things should advance as far as money, as far as emotion, as far as us going to church together, as far as us doing family functions. That stuff is an add-on. So the more you want me, the more you expect from me, absolutely. You should not want to see me with a need and you can help me and not want to if we're dating and I'm laying down and we ooh and ahhing together. So yeah, absolutely pay my bills. If I need
take care of these kids that ain't yours.
A lot of what I think when it comes to relationship, first of all, if you go into it giving it up without expecting it, without letting them be who they are, spend their money how they want, not doing anything for you. When you get down the line and you're expecting them to pay these things and do these things for you, they're gonna be like, I've been getting it and I didn't have to do it. So why? So you got, before you even start giving them the cookie or whatever, you giving them, you gotta let them know straight up what your needs are and what your wants are, and you gotta let them understand. Look, someday I want to be a wife. Someday I want to be. I want us to be in this together. But if that's not what you're looking for, let me go now. Let me go now.
And see, they don't want to have them. Women don't want to have them conversations because they don't want to run the man out.
You gonna run them out?
What you were saying? That's self-worth.
Run them out. Because the more you run out, the more for that one to come in.
Right. And see, Mon said that on the show, which I was proud of him for saying. He was like, women they have to have sex because they don't want the dudes to leave. He was like, but if you withhold, you're going to run off those that just want you for sex, which will open the door for the real one to come through. I said, but women ain't looking at it like that because of that self-worth. They just want that.
And a lot of it, women women look at what's around you and what
I
other
just
people
gotta say
have,
that.
and they start wanting. I mean, they look at it like my friends are married, my this is married, my family is married, and they start saying, I want that, and so they willing to take that, get that in their lives by any means necessary.
Wow.
And a lot of that taken care of, and you know, some being super submissive, and he ain't even your husband. That's coming from a place of wanting to be a wife. Straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. They giving this for real, for real. I hope y'all men got y'all papers and y'all pens out, as well as the women. So a woman cheating, what? Is the man's fault?
Absolutely not. It's a choice.
It's a choice.
This
This kind of must be behind or something.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah. Cause mine on there talking about never. Wow. Okay, baby. You've been romantic every now and then. That's the only thing I think you're talking about. Every now and then you have been romantic. You have. I give you that. Okay, I was looking at this other show. It's called I think Men's Viewpoint. And the guy on there said he wouldn't date or make a commitment to a woman that felt like sleeping with 100 men while she was single was okay. I guess the woman was perspective was, I'm single, I can kind of do what I want to do. You know, I shouldn't be faulted. I'm not married. I can do, you know, I can sleep with who I want to sleep with. So when entering into a new relationship, you know, you're gonna have questions like this. I think more so men ask how many people have you slept with. Should a woman disclose her number of sex partners?
Absolutely not.
None of your business. Count yours.
The only reason you're asking that is so you can pass judgment.
Exactly.
Make your judgment of who I am, not where I've been and what I've done.
Absolutely.
Booyah!
If you asking that, don't even expect no answer from me. Don't even look my way, because it's not an appropriate question for anybody. Just like for me,
Right.
for me, the same way you can think a woman's 100 partners is a turnout. Best believe there are plenty of women, and I am one who think 100 women is turnout. And I don't want to know about number 1 through 99. Just let me be 100.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
That I absolutely agree. No, it's none of your business. Like she said, base what you see, what you're trying to build off of who I am.
Yeah.
You tell me any men want to hold what a woman has
Oh my
done
God.
over their head,
Oh
like
my
they
God.
squeaky clean out here.
Oh my God.
And that's not the way to try to build anything.
Right.
That's the only reason you're asking that question is
Exactly.
to hold it over a
And
person's
people
head.
change. People change.
Yes.
Things change. Just because they say numbers don't lie, my perspective of and who I am in this day and time has changed.
Exactly.
Period. So it don't matter.
And I think I'm like y'all. I think that's an irrelevant question.
Yeah.
It does not matter. It doesn't matter how many people somebody slept with for the reasons that y'all are sitting. You just trying to pass judgment. People can change, and who I am, those people don't even matter. If they're no longer in my life, it don't matter. If I'm clean, I got a clean bill of health.
That's it.
That's all that
That's
matters.
it.
And at the end of the day, y'all, think about it. If a woman tells a man that they slept with 50 men or one man, if that man chooses that one man is too many, he's not going to be
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it really, what is your number? That's my question. If a man asks you that, ask him, well, what's your number?
What's your max?
Or you just gone? What's your
Exactly.
max? Tell me
And
your
my thing
max.
is, are you about to disclose how many you have slept with?
Exactly. Probably can't even count.
Right.
And I'm like, you, Ruben, if I find that, I don't even want to sleep with you.
Right.
So if you are entering into a relationship, the number, fellas, quit asking that. Because I know y'all still asking it.
Yeah.
Even in 2018, y'all still concerned with how many people somebody done slept with.
That's right.
She is your concern right now, and you are her concern as building a relationship.
That's it.
That's irrelevant. So we're gonna shift to the married ladies now. So for those that just tuned in, I see a lot of y'all, Tamara, Chanel, hey Nina, hey Tammy, Chris, hey Moochie. For us women, should a wife be willing to change her look to accommodate her husband? And this came from the whole Tamar. Vince loving fair-skinned blonde women, so she done went out and bought thousands of wigs because her hair don't grow blonde, and that's what he like. So And then Steve Harvey said, basically, yes, you should, because a man will step out of his relationship if he don't like what he sees.
Well, then I need you to go find that woman that you're trying to seek and look that way.
Right.
I honestly, I believe as women, we care about what our men feel or care about how they feel about how we look. We do care about it, because it's not a day when I get dressed up, baby, how I look. This morning I was like, babe, I'm wearing a scarf. How my makeup look? You know what I'm saying? And I want to hear, you look beautiful, you look this. But I'm telling y'all, my husband, I walk around the house with my hair rolled up like Florida Evans. And he's still gonna tell me I'm beautiful. So, you know, that's like for me, like I like to wear wigs. I don't particularly want to wear my natural hair. I like to wear wigs. But my husband always like, why don't you just wear your natural hair? Right. You know, it's a different thing, you know, but I have to feel comfortable with it too.
Yeah, that's what
I have to feel comfortable with it too. You know.
I think it's this one for me is kind of I'm on the fence about, because I want to be what you like to see, as long as it doesn't negate me.
Right.
As long as
if I ain't gotta be unhappy,
if I ain't gotta be unhappy with this, but you like short. If I've been considering short, you may be my influence to go ahead and go short, have short hair. You know, but as long as I don't lose me, I don't see anything with trying to. But you know, I change hair, change my makeup, change clothes 50 million times. But I don't see nothing wrong with attempting to be that visual, because they are visual.
Yeah,
they definitely are visual. So I don't see anything wrong with it, as long as I don't lose me. If I can stay true to me by trying out something that you may like and I like it too. Now, if I absolutely hate it, then you ought not want to see me do it or see me in it. You know what I mean?
And so this is what I say about it, just piggybacking on that. If you think about the whole Tamar comment, the whole reason for the breakup, because remember, she was being the woman who, the light skin, the blowing, all that. He still according to the blogs and according to what we hear, you know, we don't know for sure, but what we hear is he still stepped out. So it goes back to say, from my first question of the day, if they want to do it, they gonna do it. It's a conscious decision. And like you say, you can't lose who you are to accommodate what somebody else wants you to be.
Because if you're not operating in your best self, you're not good to anybody. Yourself, your kids, your man, your job, nothing. You're not good. So I'm kind of like you, but I'm more on the I gotta do me. I gotta do me. And if you love me, you understand. I have to do me. Like Mom was tripping when I first shaved the side of my head. Like, so you finna walk around with your shave? I am, because this is what I want to do. I have to feel confident in myself, but then too, I know Mom, like you say, they visual. So I go to the gym for me, but I go to the gym for him because I know he will like that. But I'm not going, if it's, I hate it, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care if you do like it. I'm just not doing it. And Mon is like that. He was like, why don't you wear your, now he look, why don't you wear your natural hair? He hate when I do the things where you not sewing it in. I don't forgot. Crochet.
Okay.
He like, why you got that stuff in your, look, I need to give my hair a break.
It's funny you say that, because I brought some crochet bracelets I plan on getting, and they had a little red in them, and he was like, what, you should just got black. I'm like, but I like red.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, those are those things that, you know, even though you don't like it, you know, let me feel how I want to feel, and then I can address how you want me to feel another way. Same thing with the gym and losing weight. Weight has been a struggle for me, you know, all my life. You know what I'm saying? And my husband, he works with me on it. You know what I'm saying? And my husband doesn't necessarily want me to be skinny. He wants me to be healthy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, when he was like, come to the gym, I was like, why I have to go to the gym? Because you going to the gym and you done lost this weight. But then when he explained to me his reasoning for that, give me a good reason to accommodate
right.
You know?
And then men are like that. They just tell you that we need to know the baggage. You want us to do that because what? Okay. Well, you make it plain. What? Another thing, men, what I need y'all to understand, somewhere Shay said, when you meet your wife or when y'all are dating, she is this type of person, but we change, we evolve. Women probably, I won't say we do it more than men, but we're able to change our appearance a little bit more. So if you met her, she has short hair now, she want to go long, allow her to evolve into the new person she is becoming. And the good thing about, I would say, women, black women, white women, we're able to change. So we can have long hair one day for you, short hair. So don't put your woman in a box because when I met you, you was like this. But nigga, we've been together 10 years. Can I be great?
Yes, please.
Because at the end of the day, when I met you, it was a lot of things you probably was doing that, attracted me to you. So me changing up my look shouldn't change the person that I am or who I am inside and what you originally married, regardless.
Right. Okay, I'm going to come back to the women because I want to jump to the parenting thing. So Chris Rock jokingly said, and I know most men do agree, as a father's only job in life is to keep his daughter off the pole. We're all mothers of girls in here. So what do you feel if you had to pick one thing for your girls that you wanted to make sure they got or learn just in general, and then I'm going to be specific towards men in relationship. What is your only job in life for your daughters?
It's so many things that you want for your daughters, but the most important thing for me is Candace, can I just say, I'm gonna say 1 and 2, just 1 and 2.
Okay, 1 and 2.
Okay. God is having your own relationship with God is gonna be first. But the next most important thing to me for my African American daughters is education. Okay. And when I say education, I'm not just saying your book smarts. I need you to get that. I need you to be able to take care of yourself. But I need you to educate yourself with what's going on around the world.
Okay.
What's going on in your environment.
Right.
Understand that I tell my daughters all the time, my kids, period, it's another life outside of Grand Prairie, Texas. When I say that, I'm not saying that we're better than anybody. We're a middle-class family of 6, But what I'm telling them is you're going to meet people from all different walks of life. Right. You got to be able to adjust. You got to be able to adapt. And you got to be able to handle it in a professional way. And so what I want for my kids is to educate themselves both in their minds, book smart, and have common sense education to know what's going on around you in the world.
Okay.
I think for me, my biggest thing, and I think it's because of my story, is for me to be authentically transparent with them. Because with me doing that, they're able to see where I started and where I am now. Right. And if you can take where I started and see where I am now, you can learn from my experiences without having to go through it. Yeah. If I could just get them to look at my life as their manual of what not to do, you know what I'm saying? And possibly even some. But if I can just be authentically transparent to where they can see that my mama had a real story, a real life. That's why I try my best to let them in on my work.
And some people are like, they don't want kids to know.
You want them to think that you are this ever efficient and evolving person that has never made a mistake.
Kids don't want to talk.
They don't want to talk.
They feel like that you are, and you're already on the pedestal for them. Yes. But if you don't open up and share how you have made some mistakes, it will be hard for them to come to you. Yes. And
if I could just do that, they can see the falling. Right, they can see the getting up. They can see the one to quit. They can see where I found God. If I can just get them to see my transparency as heartfelt, and this is for you. I'm telling you this for you because I'm done with it. Like I said, we just said it's in the past. It don't matter anyway. You know what I'm saying? But for them, if they could just take their transparency and use it as a tool to get to the next level, I would, girl.
And for me, mine is self-esteem. I'm just big on making sure Kaya loves herself despite of and knowing she can do. Because I just believe if you believe in yourself, it ain't nothing you can't accomplish. That's right. It won't prevent everything, but it'll prevent you putting up with a whole bunch of crap. You know. God definitely, when you said God, I was like, dang, I didn't say that one. But my thought was first, I'm just really big on building her confidence for the things that we just said. I didn't have low confidence, but I didn't have high. It was like, I guess I was just acting like, no, you ain't gonna. Like I always say, how Mom put that one rule in place when we was in college. you gotta call me before you come to my apartment. Oh my God, where I am tonight, I be like, I don't even know how I let you tell me that door going.
It's about growth. It's about growth.
Yeah,
it
is.
And it starts from like I say, self-esteem is a great one for all our women. And just a quick story. My daughter, she's dark. She come from a fair complected family. She went to the Mansfield ISD school, and a lot of the kids, they're more multicultural. So a lot of the kids are biracial and stuff. People used to ask my daughter, and she didn't tell me this until she chose her HBCU to go to. And I said, why are you so stuck on going to an HBCU? Because she got accepted to several colleges. She said, I just want to be around people like me. I said, people like you at your school. She said, she was in a freshman in college. She told me, she said, Mom, do you know, people used to ask me where I was from because I was so dark, as if I was African. And when they were like, well, your mama or somebody have to be this. Just because she was dark complected, people would ask her that. And she said she struggled with it. She struggled with it. You know what I'm saying? She struggled with it in school. She struggled with the self-esteem issues.
Right.
And coming from a mama who done always been just, I think regardless of what I am, I'm this, I'm that. I didn't instill in my daughter, who is 19, she's 19 now, I didn't instill in her what she needed to answer those questions the proper way, or to understand that we are not all the same color, because the world is here to beat you down.
Yeah.
It's just about having the people around you to lift you up. You know, so for me, self-esteem is a great point, especially for our daughters. Especially for them.
So what do y'all teach y'all? Crap. I swear, whenever we having a good show, I be like, dang, why we switched to 1 hour? What do y'all teach y'all daughters? Because mine is only 11, and I know you have older, and you have an older also. So what did y'all or do y'all teach them about men in relationships?
Okay.
For me, I teach them to understand what they are dealing with. Don't just get into something because of what he looked like, what he drive, what he got, because what you see is not what you get. It looks appealing, but you have to dig deeper within for a man. Don't allow a man to convince you of something that you're not. Because men have great influence over us.
Yes, they do.
You don't allow a man to influence your decisions when it goes against your morals, your integrity, your character, the things that you know that you are against. Don't be willing to set that to the side for a man.
Right.
For me, teaching my daughter was, look at the way your daddy treats me. My husband is not my daughter's biological father, but he's been in her life since she was 4 years old. We got married when she was 8 years old. He's pretty much the father figure that she's only known. So for me, my husband has always been respectful. Because before my husband, I had men in my life who were not. They were not respectful. They were not good men. They cheated. They did whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I told her, well, my main thing was to teach my daughter, look at how your dad treats me. He takes care of the home. I say, a man is supposed to date you. I say, if he's talking about he want to hang out, or what they call Netflix and chill, you can do that by yourself. You should be dated. You should be courted. You know what I'm saying? Look for a man who's courting you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and also I told my daughter, the same way you want him to treat you, he has a mama and a daddy who want you to treat him that same way. So it's a level of respect. It's a level of respect. You know, teaching them to respect. Not only you want them to respect you, but respect them too. You know what I'm saying? Respect them too. Understand that they have feelings. Understand that they want to talk. Understand that it's not all about you in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Be open. Listen. And please, before you do anything where you giving your body, come talk to your mom. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk through it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk through it. Don't do it because you feel like this is the last person on earth. Because, honey, he probably not. Just to be honest.
What did y'all tell y'all daughters for us about sex and liking boys, like in high school? Because I know some women are like, oh, I'm not talking about that to my girls. If they come to me, then that's a different story. But I just believe even in high school, you're having some type of feelings, and if you have a boyfriend, even the good girls can fall prey. Like you said, they mouthpiece.
Yes.
So what do you?
My biggest thing was telling her, of course, my daughter got pregnant in high school. You know, and before she got pregnant, my biggest thing was, I promise you, you swear you love him and you feel like you love him today, but you're gonna meet 15 other men later on in life that you're gonna feel like you love and you know that you'll be with forever. And so my thing is, take your time, have fun, be a kid, enjoy court dating. Do you like me? Yes or no? Enjoy it because it's real in the adult dating. You know what I mean? It ain't no do you like me? Yes or no? So we go together. You know what I mean? There's a lot more that goes into the equation. So my thing was to her, and because my oldest daughter did get pregnant in high school, my other two, they like ain't trying to hear it. They real hard on men. You know what I mean? So now I'm having to work the balance. Both of them said they don't want to get married, they don't want no kids. You know, because of my oldest daughter. So now I'm having to balance that and say it's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun to date and to court. You know what I mean? You can tell when it's time to get more serious. But right now you in your early 20s. And I think fun.
And I think with women, it older and it sounds like even younger, we get too serious,
so serious
when it comes to being in a relationship and dating. Just date and have fun and look at this dude as my friend and let it progress into something instead of, oh, well, you with me, so you can't talk to this person. You start putting all these rules in place, and it makes it unfun. And so,
for me, with my daughter, it was about being open and honest. When it came to talking about sex with her, I started sharing my own experiences. As a young woman, you know, feeling the need to, you know, be sexually active, or, you know, feeling the pressure from boyfriends, or that feeling, that love feeling, you know, and then also just being honest about what the world is. You know, we can talk to our kids and tell them, don't have sex, but when they not with us, I guarantee you, it's 20 other people.
And they friends,
tell them to do this, to do that. And another big thing was, for me, was babies. You know what? I can probably, like I tell people, you can deal with a baby, but it's a lot of stuff you can't get rid of. Get rid of. And so being open with our kids is also a matter when you think about how our communities have the highest AIDS the AIDS population in America, our black communities with our young black people. Young black people percentages from ages 18 to 26 are the highest among people with HIV and who are coming up positive. We need to get into our kids. They need to know this. You know, they need to know. Just because you see people living with it, it's gonna affect your whole life. You know, even if it's something you can't get rid of, do you want to be running back and forth to the doctor trying to cure this stuff? Just wait. You know what I'm saying? And then I've always preached protection with mine. You know.
I try to scare mine.
I don't care if you're taking 1,000 birth control
Kiss and make babies. That's what I used to tell mine. Kiss and make babies.
Use a condom.
Right. I was telling my the worst stories. When they saw their daddy smoking, and baby, when I heard that you smoke, when he was smoking black in my house, I'd be like, come here. I used to show him YouTube videos. You're going to have a whole little throat if you do what he's doing. So I tried to, even with drugs, I would go online. I would show them YouTube videos of people skitzing and you want to end up like this. When that K2 first came out and I found out like kids were, like it was resorting them to how my oldest daughter is. And I'm like, if you do that, it's a possibility you could end up like Courtney. And I cannot handle not two kids like that. And so, but I'm very transparent because I feel like that is so important. If my kids ask, I don't care what age they are, if they ask me, that means you're thinking about it. So I'm about to talk to you because somebody has planted this in your ear. You've heard it. So I'm very transparent with my kids. But y'all, it is already time for us to get out the studio. Yes, thank y'all. Y'all did amazing. They kept it real. They kept it 100, and that's what we love. We love her. So thank y'all, everybody. I couldn't. They're gonna make a Ruby. Miss Ruby. Y'all, I couldn't look at y'all comments. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch the show, and then I'll come in. Because I know y'all probably had questions for us or had a statement. So I'll go back and watch it. So if y'all can, even if it's from, I don't know if y'all on Facebook. And just kind of comment. But thank
Well,
y'all if y'all just.
I'm under lunch, y'all.
Okay. So if y'all still tuning in, go ahead and share the video. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. And we'll see y'all next week on the Couples Lounge.
This is the best show ever. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
And hello there, Radio Land. This is Dr. Sherry.
Thank y'all.
Yes. Villagers. Yes, we're back in the Grey Bowl from 9 to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time every Friday night, where you'll hear topics of discussion such as music and entertainment, family dynamics and relationships.
Thank y'all so
much. As well as community.
Got me out the bed now. I can go straight to work. Okay, because I want to still be laying around. Got 30 and 12.
11 p.m. Central Standard Time.
So I'm sure they gonna end up.
Hey, what's up,
The man came too supposed to come back. Oh, y'all, let me stop.
Oh, they were trying to tell me to move closer to the mic.
Keep it locked right here.
Oh, they was